Hi everyone. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to launch a blasting campaign using WABA, so you can send messages to multiple contacts at once. This is useful when you need to reach a large audience quickly with promotional offers, updates, or important announcements. I'm going to break this down into 3 simple parts to make it easy to follow. First up, we'll start with part 1, which is preparing the message template. To initiate a new meta template, click on Meta Template in the navigation menu. Click the Create Template button to start building your WhatsApp message template. Your new meta template has been successfully initiated. Let's go to the next step, which is to design the template with header, body, and buttons. To design the template, start by selecting instance or phone number as sender type in your template name. This will identify your template in the system. Next, select the language for your template from this dropdown. Choose the category that best fits your message purpose. Let's switch to the authentication category for this example. Actually, we'll use marketing since this is a promotional message. For the header section, you can choose from different media types. Let's select image here. You can also use text headers for simple messages. Video headers work great for engaging content. Document headers are useful for sharing files. Or you can choose none if you don't need a header. We'll stick with image for this template. Click the Upload button to add your header image. Browse through your files and select the image you want to use for the header. Let's create the body message. Start with a greeting and include variables using the double curly brackets format. Continue typing your main message content, including any additional variables you need for personalization. In the Variable Examples section, specify what type of data will replace each variable, like name for the first variable. Add a footer message to provide additional context or instructions. Let's add interactive buttons. You can choose from Quick Reply for simple responses, URL buttons for directing users to websites, or phone buttons for direct calling. Remove any buttons you don't need and keep the ones that serve your campaign purpose. Type the text for your Quick Reply button. This should be a clear call to action that you can link with chatbot flow, or auto reply bot. You need to ensure this Quick Reply button name are exactly same with your chatbot keyword trigger. Add another URL button for additional actions. Enter the button text for this second action. Add the destination URL where users will be directed when they click this button. Let's add a third button for support or additional information. Enter the text for this support button. Add the support page URL so users can get help when needed. Your template design with header, body, and buttons is now complete. Let's go to the next step, which is to submit and sync the template for approval with Meta. To submit and sync the template for approval, click the Submit for Review button here. Once the page reloads, you'll see your new template with a pending status, which means it's waiting for Meta's approval. Click the Sync button to synchronize your template with Meta's system. You'll see a confirmation notification showing that one template has been synced successfully. Let's preview our template by clicking this View icon. Here's how your message template will look to recipients, complete with the header, body text, and interactive buttons we configured earlier. Next, let's go to step 1 of part 2, which is to edit the automation start trigger. To edit the automation start trigger, navigate to the Flow Builder section here. First, let's activate the automation we want to work with by toggling this switch. Deactivate the other automations to avoid conflicts, then click the Edit icon to open our target automation. The automation builder will load, showing you the complete flow canvas where you can see all the connected nodes and actions. Click on the Start Trigger node to configure what will activate this automation. In the Keywords field, add your trigger phrase that customers will send to activate this flow. Once the keyword is added successfully, click Save Changes to apply your trigger settings. You'll see a confirmation that your changes are saved, then head back using this arrow. We've successfully configured the automation start trigger to respond to incoming contacts. Let's go to the next step, which is to assign and rename the flow for easy identification. To assign and rename the flow, we'll start by selecting the Support HQ instance for this automation from the dropdown here. Let's rename this automation by clicking the Rename icon that appears when you hover over the action buttons. Type in a descriptive name for your automation. This helps you identify it later when managing multiple campaigns. Click here to confirm the rename and save your changes. Finally, if you want to share this template, click the Share as Template icon to make this automation reusable. You can configure the sharing settings in this pop-up and then close it when you're done. Let's go to next step, which is to create and schedule the main campaign. To create and schedule the main campaign, first navigate to the Meta template page to check our template status. Click the Sync button to refresh the template status from Meta. You can see the template status has changed from pending to approved, which means we're ready to use it. Head over to the Campaigns page and click Create Campaign to start setting up your blast. Give your campaign a descriptive name and select the WhatsApp business account instance you want to send from. Set your campaign schedule by selecting the date and time when you want the messages to be sent out. Click Next to proceed to the contact list setup. Your campaign has been created and scheduled successfully. Let's go to next step, which is to prepare and upload the contact list for this blasting campaign. To prepare and upload the contact list, navigate to the audience selection area and click here to download the template. Save the CSV template file to your computer, then open it directly from your browser's download section. Open your Excel spreadsheet with the contact data, copy the list of customer names, and paste them into the appropriate column in the template file. Copy the corresponding phone numbers from your spreadsheet and paste them into the phone number column of the template. Adjust the column width for better visibility, then save and close the template file. Close your original spreadsheet since you've finished copying the data. Click the Upload button to select your CSV file, then choose the template file you just edited. Once the contacts load successfully, click here to proceed to the next step. Your contact list is now uploaded and ready to use. Next, let's go to step 3, which is to configure the campaign message content. To configure the campaign message content, select the message template from the drop-down menu. We need to map the dynamic variable. Click on the placeholder field and select the name column from your uploaded CSV file to personalize each message. Watch as the message preview updates with the mapped data. Then scroll down to find the header image section. Click Upload Image here and choose the same promotional image we used earlier for the template. Once the image uploads successfully, you'll see it appear in the message preview, showing exactly how recipients will receive your campaign. Hit Finish and Create to save your campaign configuration. Your campaign message content is now fully configured. Let's go to the next step, which is to launch and monitor a test campaign. To launch and monitor a test campaign, let's create another campaign by clicking here. Name your campaign to distinguish it as your test run and leave it unscheduled for now. For testing purposes, select just a single contact from your audience. Search for and load one contact to keep your test small and manageable. You can deselect and reselect contacts as needed to ensure you have the right test audience selected. Hit Next to proceed, then select your template. In this case, choose the message template we created earlier. Configure your template variables by mapping the name field and upload a header image for your message. Once the image appears in the preview and everything looks correct, click Finish and Create to set up your test campaign. Your test campaign will now appear in the list. To start it immediately, click the three-dot menu next to your campaign and select Start Now. Watch as the campaign status changes to Processing. This means your messages are being sent. Wait a moment before refreshing the page to see the updated status. After refreshing, you'll see the campaign status has changed to Completed, with a summary showing how many messages were successfully sent. In this case, one message sent to your test contact. Your test campaign has been launched, and you can monitor its delivery status in real time. Let's go to the next step, which is to review the campaign report and costs to analyze performance and budget impact. To review the campaign report and costs, click on your completed campaign here. Here you can see the detailed campaign report with all the metrics and costs. Let's open a new tab to convert the pricing to your local currency. Search for a currency converter and convert the euro amount to your preferred currency. In this case, we're converting 0.09 euro to Malaysian ringgit to understand the actual cost. Switch between the tabs to compare the converted amount with your campaign costs and get a clear picture of your spending. Back in the report, scroll through to examine all the details. You can check the Sent and Failed tabs to see exactly which contacts received your message and which ones didn't go through. Once you've reviewed everything, head back to the main mass messaging page to create additional campaigns or manage your existing ones. You've just checked your campaign report and costs. Your blasting campaign using WABA is now live and running. Good luck with your campaign.